It's Steve, the red pigment Steve, oh yeah.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed, and today we're gonna try to actually find the nighttime stage that I was trying to find last time, but I ended up getting a daytime stage. I think I just saw it, it's across the water, and I think I know how to get it. We have to switch to switch back to daytime! Because nighttime is not fun enough. Except there's some nice things you can do at nighttime. Like, sleep. What? This is an LP that goes on YouTube. It's gotta be PG. I don't know. Not like I ever care. What the fuck? There's gotta be another one of these pole thingies. I guess I was wrong then. We gotta switch back again. Why does this take so long? Why can't I install this on my freaking PS3's hard drive? It's not like I have 500 gigabytes on my PS3 or anything. I mean, fuck, what could I ever need those, use those for? I mean, what the hell? Reinstalling games on your... That's just crazy, man. Oh, I get it. I have to... You're experiencing this with me, guys. I'm not... And girls and all the other genders of the rainbow. And yes, genders are part of the rainbow. Actually, I've been wondering... How would I do my intro? My intro is hello, ladies and gentlemen. Like, how would I do that intro accurately? Like with including all genders that exist. I just want to know, like how do I do that? How the fuck does that work? Is there like politer ways to say, I don't know, is there like a polite form of a trans person? Oh, here the thing is. I see it now. I see it now. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like Kai. Maybe Kai is watching this. Who knows? What would I say? Like, there's ladies for women and there's gentlemen for men. But what about gender fluids and things like that? Like what do I do? Sucks! I wanna know. Well, until someone corrects me, like, tells me what I can do, I'm just gonna keep saying, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to all the beautiful people out there that have other genders than male or female. Come on, I want to go into the stage. Why do these... Well, at least they're not Sonic 06, I guess. Anything's better than Sonic 06 loading screens. What the fuck? Well, that looks like major fun. Major fun. I don't know, man. Oh, I gotta carry this one thing all the way back? That doesn't sound like fun times. Let's get this book. Books! Everyone knows. Oh, I actually think I've played this stage before. That's interesting. I guess I found this on my first playthrough. Yeah, I played this stage before. What the fuck? Would help if the camera wasn't so absolutely fucking shitty. Shitty. Don't you just like my accents? That aren't really accents? Because they are not actually any kind of real language. You can only turn it left. What kind of bullshit is this? Can the camera please turn? Thank you. Oh dear. Yeah, definitely. I've definitely played this stage before, and I think I got a game over, like, once. It's not fun times, believe me. So much carrying blocks around and things like that. Yes, I have my favorite attack in the game. This is honestly my favorite attack in the game. Just like this drill attack, it just goes through everything and makes this awesome sound, and it works so well. And like then if you have multiple really strong enemies and you find a good angle, then there's your attack. Gotta claw their fucking asses open. Rip them a new asshole. Good night. Nice. How do you even video games, Tim? How do you even video games? I already killed these enemies, but I was so stupid, so now I have to kill them again. It sucks, my entire life. It's kind of fun beating up on all these small enemies, though, because now I can fuck them up majorly. Gonna fuck you up. Never gonna give you up. I don't know. Don't mind me. Yawning. Why do I gotta do that? Why can't Sonic double jump with... Come on. Just... I see red everywhere and green. Or neither, because I'm colorblind. I'm sorry if I offended anyone colorblind. I'm not colorblind. I can see all the colors. Just fine. Wonder what it would be like to be colorblind. Like, what do people see in the colors? For that you'd also have... Well, first you'd have to answer the question, how do other people see the colors you're seeing anyway? Because that's an interesting question. Do they see... What if you watching right now, what if you see red differently than I do? Like, we couldn't figure that out because I've been taught that we've both been taught that a specific color with a specific wavelength of light is red. That maybe we perceive it differently, but we could never figure out because I can, if I try to make, like, even if we do a picture of what we see in our brain somehow, if the technology for that ever, if technology ever gets that far, like, that won't get us anywhere really, because if you can print the image, it will have the color with the specific wavelength again. So I don't know. You can't prove it. It's like we can't really prove either that you can't prove neither. You can't prove neither like you can't prove that you're the only actual human with a soul on Earth, but you can prove that you're not. Others can't prove you wrong either. It's kind of weird. Like, think about it. You only, like, right now, I'm living my life. I am me. I know I am me, because I am perceiving, like, I'm seeing things, and I'm living my life. I know I exist. I know I'm a human with an actual, you know, I exist. Not just as a machine or something. Or something someone else, you know, built. I don't know. I know that I actually exist. But can I prove that to you? Can you prove me wrong when I say I exist? Can you prove me wrong when I say I might be the only one who actually exists and is not just a machine? How would you do that? It's impossible. It's kind of interesting how it's impossible. I think it's real. These kinds of things are really interesting to me. Because it's like such a paradox. You yourself know something about yourself, but you can't prove it to others, even though you know it. You know that it's true because you're experiencing it, but you can't prove that you're actually experiencing it to others. Because I don't know, it's just fucking confusing. Why is life gonna be such a dick sometimes? Makes me want to beat up on freaking Dark Gaia monsters. But I don't know why they even here anymore. That's not what they should be doing right now. Let's do this. Put the stone. Let's put the stone there. Let's get stone. What a funny joke you made. I made a funny. And yes, I'm Splinter. From what? 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 I need another fucking stone? Where do I get that? First of all, I got an extra life, but where do I get the fucking stone? What did I miss? A sun medal. That's what I missed. But, anyway. It's gotta be oh, there we go. Oh dear. I'm not looking forward to this. I really don't want to die. The checkpoint is right there, and the last one was right there, so it wouldn't really matter much. Don't mind me. I'm not a person. You silly. But you can't prove to me that I'm not a person, as we've just established. Unless maybe there is some kind of component to a human body that we just didn't find out about yet, that actually makes you be able to see who actually has, how everything actually works. You know, the theory I've always had about this, like, not always, but I don't know. It's just pretty stupid theory, but it's just a theory. I don't actually think that it's anywhere, that it's really all that smart or anything. But what I'm thinking is that there is only one actual, I don't know, let's call it a soul. Like, a soul that is inside a human body that is actually able to, that's not just that makes a human not just a machine that can feel pain and things like, or can like pretend to be feeling pain, like through an algorithm or something. I'm thinking that there's just one soul, one of these souls, like that there's just one mind, one actual mind. Of all of these humans, but this one mind pretty much lives all of the lives after another, and the memory gets erased in between. So maybe I am right now, what I'm personally feeling, what Tim is feeling, is the soul being in his body right now. But after that, it might go into someone else. But since it's all happening at the same time, there's no real. Oh god, this is difficult to explain. It's like there's just one, but at the same time, everyone has it because it just. Once it's done with one person, it goes to another, but that person lives in the same time. So it's at two places at once, pretty much. It's like when you time travel, and then there exists two of you at the same time. They're not any less you because of it. I don't know. They're not any less you. Just like the soul isn't just hopping from one person to another, and there's only one person that has that at a time. It's just like it travels through different bodies at different, like, after another, but then it's in the same time, so it's still the same thing. It's just in the future. Does any of what I'm saying make any sense? Probably not, and that's probably not what you want to hear in a fucking Sonic Unleashed LP. But I guess it's the Warhawk. You kind of have to come up with weird topics to talk about, even if they're weird. Weirdness is fun, right? I don't know. I just always thought that might be the way it works. Maybe it's silly. It is silly. I don't know. Nice! I thought I could jump there, but nope. Well, at least the stone is still here. That's why I saved, pretty much. Oh, the extra life is back. Nice. So now I have to go back and go forward again. This angle is kind of weird, I gotta say. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I don't mean to be boring, I just needed a short time to concentrate. The water looks kind of cool. I mean, it's just a background, essentially, but it's still kind of cool. Okay, as I was saying, weird theories. Oh, that actually brings me brings me to something else I've been pretty interested in lately. Like, I've been pretty interested, like, physics. Well, there's always like a topic I'm interested in, and that I may actually like go on YouTube and try to find videos about it because I find it so interesting. And lately, that has been the fourth spatial dimension. I don't know. I've been looking at videos of Tesseracts, hypercubes. You know, that same name for the same, different name for the same thing. Same name for the same. Yeah, it's totally the same name, even though it's spelled differently. It's the same name. I swear. Oh, I got it. Pull the lever and pull it again. No? What? What? Something went wrong here. Oh, there we go, because I got the check. Game! Anyway, yeah, it's the fourth dimension. I just looked at a few videos of like Tesseracts spinning in the fourth dimension, and I find it really interesting. Like, the same way you can have a draw a cube in 2 dimensions, because you can basically make a shadow, and then your brain makes a three-dimensional like cube or whatever out of it, and that works. And the same way you should be able to like display a shadow of a 4-dimensional object in where am I? The fuck? Well, you should be able to display the shadow of a 4-dimensional object in 3D. Have a 3D shadow of a 4-dimensional object. No, that's not the thing I gotta do. The hell? You know, just like you can have the shadow of a three-dimensional object in 2D, you can have a shadow of the four-dimensional object in 3D. And that way you can kind of try to get an idea of what a four-dimensional object works like. You still won't be able to see how it works, because we don't live in 4D, obviously. But you can still see how it kind of would act. And the cool part about it is like, you don't even have to go 3D. Since you can see a 3D object in 2D, you can also see a 4D object that has a shadow in 3D on a shadow in 2D. Like, it gets less precise, but you can still do it, which I find kind of interesting. Like how the second dimension is like the ultimate dimension for just playing any dimension above. I guess. Because you can't do that with 1D. You can't try to draw a 2D plane or square. You can't try to represent it with just lines. It doesn't work with just lines that are all the same thing. Let's see what we can upgrade. I don't really need any more combat upgrades. I guess I can upgrade Unleash a bit first. And put the rest in life. I don't know, Tesseract spinning looks really cool. I like how it looks. It looks really intriguing, and you can kind of see how it, like, I don't know, you can kind of see how the 2D planes, because there is obviously 2D planes in it, just like in 3 dimensions you can see lines. You can see one-dimensional lines. In 4D, you can see anything. A four-dimensional object would have edges, sides, and also, well, I don't know what a 3-dimensional part of a 4D object would be called. Just 3D sides, pretty much. So yeah, you can still see kind of how the planes turn, because sometimes, like, sometimes you have a cube, and if you turn it in a specific way, a plane stays in, one of the sides stays in one plane, because you turn it, like, in a specific way that it stays. Sometimes you can kind of see that the sides of the Tesseract spin just in 3 dimensions, and not in the 4th one, which we can't see. So I think it's kind of cool. See, it looks really mind blowing to me. I don't know why I'm so into the 4th dimension. I'm just into physics in general, and I want to know what the things we can't really see are like, could be like. Anyway, that was a majorly physics and stuff episode. Full philosophical. Sorry about that if you don't like that kind of stuff. I'm not good at explaining things, I guess. I'll see you. It's kind of fitting how I'm yawning during nighttime. I'll see you next time in Sonic Unleashed, where we'll do something else. I think I will actually go play an actual stage again. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So yeah, see you next time on Sonic Unleashed. Until then.